More than usual, this video is going to contain heavy, sensitive subject matter, which viewer discretion is heavily advised. Okay, before we even get to today's topic, we need to get the elephant out of the room. Gretchen Felker Morton. So, Gretchen Felker Morton is a transgender woman who wrote this comic that we're going to talk about. This comic got canceled after one issue, and the reason why is because this comic came out around the time of the passing of Charlie Kirk, who you didn't know was an American political activist. And she went on Twitter and said this on screen, and this caused outrage. Not only that, but she also said this too. This was literally within the same day of his death, and little hours afterward, no less. So DC canceled this comic and they fired her. And yeah, no matter what you think politically, this was extremely tone deaf. Demigod made two amazing videos on this. Second one especially, this woman got with her canceled. We covered the situation in the best way possible. Also, by the way, Demi, thank you for the support on my comment on that video. So I recommend giving Demi's videos a shot, because yeah, no, she deserves a hate for this. I got no defense with this at all. Anyways, so despite that, I am a believer in separating creator and creation, or franchise from fan base. And so with this, Red Hood, Al Gotham, Banana Bullets. First off, that's such a cringy fucking title in this cover, so it's just fucking cringe. So yeah, we had multiple weirdos in the comic book space that can make some good art. Bruce Timm being the prime example. Bruce Timm is an awkward ass dude, but his art style is really good. Yeah, we even got some comic artists that think politically too that can make some good stuff. So, is this at least decent? No, it's not. Okay, this is no way in hell the worst Batman comic I read. That still goes to Harley Quinn Fortacular's Silent But Deadly, which I am most likely never going to cover that shit ever. Like, that was released in like the same year as this for April Fools, by the way. DCL's back to back in 2025. Thank God for the absolute universe. But Red Hood, Al Gotham, Banana Bullets is just edgy tryharding, generic as hell, with some of the ugliest character designs I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Okay, so first of all, when people saw the design of Red Hood, they were like, what's a problem? He has an actual Red Hoodie. Red Hood's name actually has a meaning to it. So the Red Hood was an identity taken by the Joker before he became the Joker. And when Jason came back to life, he took the name of Red Hood and used it instead of a symbol of crime as a symbol of order, in order to remind Batman of his failures. Giving him an actual red hoodie and not a helmet is literally the antithesis of that. Now for the actual comic itself. Okay, so first off, we open up with... Okay, I'm scribbling this out, but yeah, this is really just a thing I showed earlier of what Gretchen said her thoughts about police were. And literally, this is the first issue of this comic when you get past the opening. Again, it's just tone deaf. Anyway, so we meet Jason Todd and this... I don't know what this character is right here. I haven't seen her anywhere else, so I think this is an OC Do Not Steal. So he meets the Huntress, who, while design isn't as bad as Jason, is pales in comparison to her original design of both the main Huntress and Batman Catwoman's daughter, Helena Wayne. Anyway, so we didn't get fan service because yay. Okay, look. like I don't know what's with DC, but like there's this weird fucking thing of making the Bat Boys fan service, Jason and Nightwing especially. Like I get that Jason Todd has giant thighs and Dick Grayson is known for his bubble butt, but bro, can y'all please chill with the butt jokes, DC? Like for the love of God, like I hate this with Nightwing, I hate this with Jason, I hate it whenever they do this shit. Anyway, so then we get this disaster of a line. You saved him, the man who beat me to death. So many people get this wrong too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Gretchen admitted she hasn't read a single Red Hood comic in her life. And yeah, this shows. Yeah, so many people that don't know Red Hood thinks he's just an angry dude with guns that shoots people for no reason. One, Jason Todd does not kill innocent people like the Punisher does. He also doesn't do that. And two, the Joker did not beat Jason to death. He bruised and wounded him with his crowbar, and then his actual demise was of a rigged bomb in the factory slash warehouse he was at. And then Talia al Ghul found him and revived him with the Lazarus Pit. Well, before that was him coming back to life because of Superboy's prime punch that reset the universe. But the Talia al Ghul Lazarus one is more easy to follow, where she revived Red Hood to give him to a gift for Batman. Either way, it was a bomb that killed him, and so many people just think it's a damn crowbar. So, after this, we get literally nothing but filler. So, this random thug dude who doesn't have a name and only appears one time shows up and he fights Jason. We get these ugly ass panels of them fighting, and it goes on for like 5 to 6 pages. This comic is really short. Again, this is one issue and it's really short. So, padding it out with filler is a bad idea. Even if this wasn't cancelled, filler in the first issue is not a good start. So, the Huntress shows up, and then the OC from earlier shows up, and then like they continue fighting. Then we get this random family at the end, which again goes on for filler for like 6 pages. The mom gets a mysterious call, and then she gets kidnapped. It's like to be continued. This comic never got continued because it got canceled because of the crap she said on Twitter. Yeah, and it's a good thing. Sorry that this was a shorter video, but not only is this a nothing burger of a comic, but it doesn't take a genius to realize why it got canceled, and for good reason. And when Red Hood comes back, I hope and pray there's a better writer than this, because yeah, hell no.